For this purpose was why God now reintroduced a new system to bring back our heart into order, because there has been a contamination in the heart that has made the heart to take a posture of deceitfulness, a posture of sickness and wickedness. Now, in order for the heart to be healed, God had to introduce his son, Jesus Christ. In the introduction of his son, Jesus Christ, a redemption was in place in such a way that when we repent of our sin, he can forgive us so that our heart can now take a new posture of cleanliness. However, we are thrown back to the issue of ensuring that as your heart has been purified, you have a duty to keep that heart. You have a duty to guard it so that it will not be exposed. Just like we have cases like the case of Adam and Eve, where their heart was exposed and they could not defend it against the external influence produced by Satan. We are now in this era and in this dispensation of Christ, saying that the enemy is still targeting the heart, and the only way the heart can operate or pursue godliness is that you have a duty after you have repented and you have come to the knowledge of Christ, that you have a duty to begin to protect the heart from the wiles of the wicked. Just like we said before, we said wickedness in this context speaks of the capacity to deviate from following God's instruction, and that hurts God enough. For instance, in Romans 6 verse 13, he said we should neither yield our body as instrument to unrighteousness, or call it wickedness, unto sin. That means it is your yielding your body or responding to unrighteousness that is termed wickedness or sin. Sin is any act of disobedience, any act of not following God's instruction is what is called sin, and wickedness is encapsulated into sin because it is a deliberate act of disobeying instruction. Why did I say it is a deliberate act? Instructions was given. Adam and Eve was called to order, don't eat this particular food, don't eat this from this particular tree, enjoy everything from other ones. But they decided to go against that injunction, and that is why it is seen as wickedness.